What up, RevOps fam? I just spent 40 hours scouring the internet, reading every RevOps guide out there. And here's some of my findings. So, number one, SEO has created an echo chamber of people saying the same thoughts with different voices from different people, but not really saying anything different. But this has led to things like number two, the definition of RevOps is quite frankly regurgitated gobbledygook that we're just chewing on. I wouldn't call it vomit, but it's gobbledygook. Number three is there are multiple, 10 plus, maybe 20 ultimate guides to RevOps that are not ultimate at all. They're just repurposed content attempting to rank number one for RevOps. And it's not helpful. Well, number three is there's this extremely prevalent thought that's, in my opinion, wrong, that you can start or stop doing RevOps, that it's a methodology that you can implement, and you have a choice on whether or not you're doing revenue operations and whether or not you're executing that. And I think it's a false reality. Next is, with all these guides and even YouTube videos I was watching on these, there's not a clear framework that takes the strategic nature that is paramount to understanding the go-to-markets for RevOps and then bring them to tactical, like how do you execute RevOps and how do you do it really, really stinking well in a specific CRM or a specific platform you're using. And then the last is, I think there's a way off kilter, wrong directionally approach to RevOps that focuses a lot on how do I structure a RevOps team. I just don't think it matters that much. It matters much more on how do we execute RevOps. The team kind of just functionally comes, and it's 5% of the problem, not 30% of the problem. So my response to this is we are doing a RevOps summer school, doing it with HubSpot. And the intent from this is we're going to get the true definition of what revenue operations is. We're going to actionable strategic framework that can be done tactically and help prioritize what, and it's very specific on how to do RevOps better. Workbooks and guides on how to apply those best practices from that framework, and a certificate of completing the course. My hope is that we can provide a framework that makes doing RevOps practical and not heady and theoretical. So if you got the time, you want to learn, and you have a desire to learn more about RevOps, join me. It's going to be a 6-part course from July 26th to the 28th. There'll be workbooks, homework, certification. There'll be a valedictorian that's going to get a bunch of prizes. It's going to be a lot of stuff. So see the full details in the comments. So team, as always, stay awesome. Keep doing it big. Never stop believing. Adios.